Yes, I work as a senior partner success manager here at Wialon by Gurtam, and I started my career in IT in B2B more than 5 years ago, and I came all the way from like lead generation to business development, then to partnership management, and now I'm the partner success manager working with existing Wialon partners from Europe and Africa. So. My topic today is building trust through transparent communication. And I think that this topic may seem a little bit vague to you because, yeah, a lot of questions like how to build trust, what is transparent communication. So my goal today is to show you some real good examples of and tools how we manage long-term partnerships at Gurtam. And I hope that after today's presentation you will get some nice like frameworks, ideas which you could implement in your companies, or maybe you could have a look and think, okay, this is something that is missing in my company or in my practices. So yeah, I hope it will be useful to you. So let's start. Today's agenda is quite simple, so I will give you a brief introduction to our company, which is called Gurtam, to our products, and then we will explore 3 pillars of building trust, and then we will wrap it up with the conclusion. Okay, so Gurtam is a software development company with a focus on IoT solutions and fleet tracking solutions. So we have our flagship product called Wialon. So this is a platform for fleet digitalization and management, and we currently have more than 4 million vehicles connected to our platform, and our partners are spread across 160 countries worldwide. We also have Lespi. This is a backend platform for developers. Actually, you can use this platform to build a competitor to Wialon, so I encourage you to try. And also GPS Trace, which is a solution for like small size businesses that covers some basic tracking needs. And I have outlined 3 pillars of building trust in partner communication. Of course, these pillars, they may vary from country to country, from like company to company. So definitely there are different sort of companies. So, but for me, I have outlined these ones. So this is established process, transparent communication, and fostering community. And also, as a bonus, I will speak a little bit about feedback loop. So let's go through all these pillars one by one. So first one is established process. So here, what I meant to say is that it's really nice when you start cooperation or partnership and you know what to expect. So there are some specific rules in the operational processes, because it really creates a peace of mind both for partners and for us. And when I think about building some new partnerships, I always imagine like there are 2 planets. Like a company is kind of a planet because it has its own set of rules, regulations, workflows, expectations, and also even languages that people use, you know. So for partner success manager, it's really important to ensure that when those planets like are moving towards each other, there will not be explosion. And that's why it's really good to have those established processes. And one good example of established process is, for example, our onboarding period that we have for Wialon partners. So yeah, when a partner is new to Wialon, we add him to accelerator program, and he starts receiving emails with like onboarding information, the most important information to start working and like using Wialon. And also we have business and technical onboarding. So we make sure that partners understand all the information that they receive, they get the training, we timely address their questions. So after this onboarding period, they are just good to go. And I would like to give you one example. So this is the global churn rate of Wialon partners before and after we introduced like proper onboarding process. So you can see here that we introduced it in 2023. So at that time, when it was just introduced, the churn rate of partners was around 34%. Then in 2024, when the process was like established, properly, the churn rate decreased to 22%. And now, when we have a really good onboarding process, I can say, we have the churn rate of just 5%. And of course, we are looking forward the next year. I hope it will also decrease. So 0 is the goal. And also, today I prepared for you a few cases that I would like to present to you, and you can try to wear this partner success manager hat. So I will describe the case to you. You have just some seconds to think, and if you know how to, for example, solve this case, you can raise your hand and tell how you would do it here. So, just for the record, there is no right or wrong answer, so you can just express your ideas. Don't be shy, don't be afraid, so any answer is okay and correct. So, just imagine you work as partner success manager, and there is a partner who constantly complains about Wialon's team's work. So he refuses to follow instructions. He expects an extra mile from different teams. He uses sarcasm in his emails. He ignores your invitations to have a call. So my question is, what would you do? Please think about it, and if you have any ideas, you can raise your hand. For example, we can start thinking from the last point. For example, if someone is not responding to emails, so probably that would be the good point to start with. Or maybe something else. So anyone, please?
Thank you. As a partner, or for the partner case one, if somebody or the partner ignores my email invitations, basically what I'm going to do is to send a follow-up emails. If I didn't get any response back, I will put a direct call to check if they are fine and why they are not responding to the mail, to know probably they are busy or they want the best time to actually schedule them so that we can have effective communications.
Okay, that's a good idea to start with, definitely. And maybe something about the resolution. For example, let's imagine that, okay, he agreed to have a call, and what would you do? Would you do some preparation? Maybe you would just try to go hard on the partner, or you will be very soft. So any ideas?
Well, we give the time, the kind of space for them, because sometimes they might not necessarily need to be pushed. By mail, so we can give some time for them. Then after that, we try to send a kind of reminder to them, maybe give some intervals for them to reply. If not, we have to look for other means to establish the communication channel.
Yes, it's very good, by the way, about establishing communication channel. So any other ideas, or I can tell how we solved it? Yes, please. So you would just ruin the partnership. So we don't want him, if he is not communicating well. Okay. But of course, our goal as partner success managers is to build a trust and long-term partnerships. So of course, our goal is to solve this case, not to just get rid of the partner. So how I solved that case, first of all, if emails don't work, definitely change the strategy. So try to call. I just called the partner right away on WhatsApp, so he picked up the call immediately. And also, I invited him to this open conversation. And a very good, also like a small tip here. So when probably the conversation won't be that nice, or partner is not very reluctant to communicate with you, it's better to schedule the call right away. Just tell him straight away, like open your calendar, please find the time, and let's meet at the agreed time. So that's what we did. And also I did some preparation before the call, obviously, because you need to know the background, you need to know what's going on. So I noticed that the partner is always asking for some extra mile from our like technical care team. So he doesn't understand clearly what are our duties. So what are the regulations? What is the SLA? So that's why I prepared with all the information to address his potential objections or, I don't know, complaints. And when we had a call with him, so I just addressed all his complaints with clearly communicating our policies, our regulations, so the partner could not resist, and he admitted that, yeah, he was just expecting probably something else from us. And also, it's always good to discover more reasons, for example, why he was not happy, because probably it was too overwhelming for him, because he was not a technical person, but he was supposed to solve all those like technical aspects, you know, do the settings, which was really irritating for him. So sometimes the problem is not even in you or in your communication, but you should really understand what's going on partner's side. So that was one of the cases. And the takeaway from this pillar is that well-established process improves partner trust and lowers the churn rate. Next pillar is transparent communication. And here I would like to mention that at Wialon, we just don't wait until partners, you know, they get angry or something goes really wrong, because we have constant communication with our partners. So partner success manager can initiate the session and to address all the ongoing issues, or just to exchange the news with the partners. So basically we are always staying in touch, and here yeah, I think it really matters a lot, because, for example, I don't know, is there anyone among you who likes to wash the dishes? Probably. I think no. Okay, no one. Yeah, I also hate it too, honestly. And I think in partnerships sometimes it works the same as with the dishes. So there is, for example, one dish in your sink, and you wait for a few days, and okay, there is the whole bunch of dishes in your sink. Okay, so of course you don't want to handle that full sink of dishes. So here I would say that timely management and timely addressing those partner questions, it matters a lot, and it's really good that we have this opportunity at Wialon. Yep, and another case, it was related to this transparent communication. So we will do the same as we did with the previous case with you. So the input is as follows. For example, you have got a partner who has really slow response time. They failed to cooperate in one joint opportunity due to the missed payment deadline. And also they claimed it to be a miscommunication, you know, like there was miscommunication from both sides, so they say. But you know, as the partner success manager, that misunderstanding was actually on their side. So you know how the story was in real. My question here is, would you do anything about it? For example, if the partner called it miscommunication, or you would just keep it as it is? Okay, just don't, you know, don't ruin the partnership even more. You know, just let it go. Or if you would do something, then what would you do? So. Yes, I see someone has the idea already.
First, understand the miscommunication. Maybe there's like a systematic error here that we could fix in all the relationships, and try to figure that out. And just like before, write out the correct priorities and what is the actual partnership about, kind of thing.
Okay, that's a very good solution, by the way. Someone maybe has some other ideas, or again, we will ruin this partnership too.
Yeah, another idea is there should be clarity in the communications and all the ambiguities in words should be actually be avoided to ensure that the partner have adequate communications regarding the message we are trying to pass to them.
Yes, yes. Yes, that's right. Maybe anyone else would like to add something? Okay, no ideas. Okay, so then I will explain how we solved this case. So first of all, when someone calls your communication miscommunication, you should understand that miscommunication is when you fail to deliver some ideas to the other side. So from our side, everything was delivered just right. But I guess there were some maybe misunderstanding on the partner side. So here, why I think it's also very important to timely address this miscommunication or whatever partner mentions, because later on that partner actually used this case to get even more incentives from us, because he said, then we had miscommunication, so it was my fault and your fault. So of course, when it's someone already has it in mind that it's our fault, they can try to use it for their own benefit. So actually what we did here was that we had an amazing, just it was our luck that we could meet that partner in person, and we just scheduled offline meeting with him. Definitely we prepared for that meeting because we gathered all the communication like timeline, like who said what, who emailed what, and we had the clear picture how it all happened. So we also took some more like maybe issues, you know, that we had over the past year, and we came to the meeting really like well prepared and just said that, okay, we are reviewing our partnership, and for the next year we really want to change some aspects, so we want the communication to be really clear. That's why we just outlined how this case happened, how, for example, it happened that they missed the deadline, when we emailed, when they emailed. So we made it just very clear, yet of course polite, so we did not accuse anyone, but we made it pretty clear that, okay, it was miscommunication, misunderstanding, whatever on your side. So, and surprisingly, the partner accepted that it was indeed so. So he did not try anymore to get some incentives from us, but instead we had reviewed our cooperation strategy for the next year. And just for the record, this partner has already like prepaid his opportunity, because we also will have some joint opportunity for the next year. So they already prepaid that one, and we just made it like really crystal clear. So I think they had a very good like lesson about it. So of course, yeah, and the takeaway from this, the whole pillar and the case, is that transparent communication, it fosters stronger, more productive partnership, and timely conversation, backed by facts, of course, helps resolving partner disputes. And the third pillar is fostering community. So maybe it would not suit to like each and every company, but I think that it's really important not only to provide a good quality product and service, but also to offer a little bit more, you know, something more. So I think that developing and growing the community around your product or services is a very good pillar, you know, that will help you in the future when you will build like new partnerships or just continue the old ones. So here is a good example what we have at Wialon. So for Wialon partners, we organize partner events. For example, we organize like telematics conferences where we could invite all industry players to come exchange ideas, do the networking, present themselves, learn, etc. And also we organize partner reunions. So we are trying to be more close to our partners. We also give them opportunities to speak up, to present, to have some joint workshops, webinars. So we really invest into our community. So after some time, it's like, you know, you work for something, then something works for you. So I believe this is the case, and you can also think how to maybe, you know, grow this aspect in your partnerships and in your companies. And the takeaway from this pillar is that fostering partner community works for your credibility and trustworthiness. And the last but not least is the bonus pillar. It's called feedback loop. And I'm sure everyone knows that it's important to collect feedback, right? But okay, you collected the feedback, and what's next? What do you do with it? And do your partners know what happened after that? So I think it's very important not only to collect the feedback and analyze it, of course, but to kind of create a loop, you know. So and to show your partners the result, like of their feedback, you know. So here I just have a few examples for you. It's related to technical features that we have on Wialon and also our new product Wialon platform. So for example, we had one case when our partner, he had kind of a different operational model, I can say, in their company. So they really struggled with the billing process, and they like submitted the feature request to us. So this feature request, it was like analyzed, it went through some, you know, internal processes, and then it turned into the billing by codes method or logic, which we eventually implemented in Wialon hosting, one of our solutions. And I believe it serves a very good example that partners are being heard. Their opinions, feedback, it's taken into account. So it's not only that we collected it and forgot about it, but we actually made some changes which were like widely adopted. And another example here is Wialon platform. So you can see the screenshot right now from that platform, and there is a direct like feedback button there. So also our partners can submit some features right from the platform itself, and I believe it adds some credibility to us as partners, that we receive their feedback, we analyze it, and then it can actually turn into a new feature. And the takeaway from this pillar is that feedback without an action is where most partnerships lose trust. Okay, and conclusion is that, of course, partnerships are not built overnight, but you can try to use these pillars. You can establish the processes, you can communicate transparently, timely, and yeah, you can try to foster the community around your product or services, and then of course it will add a lot to trust and credibility of your company. So it will definitely help you to develop partner relationship in the future. So thank you very much for your attention.